Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here, with another update to the Day 1 severe weather outlook. First you'll have to excuse me. I'm still congested. Either my sinuses are flaring up or I might have a cold, but either way, I'm congested. So just bear with me here in the video. So, as of the late afternoon update from the Storm Prediction Center, things remain the same for a large part. Everything has remained the same for a large part, okay? However, as of the late afternoon update, the Storm Prediction Center has added a moderate risk for severe weather today and tonight that encompasses East Central Montana, Northwestern South Dakota, and West Central North Dakota. So, cities in the Day 1 moderate include Minot, North Dakota, and Dickinson, North Dakota. Alright? Everything else has remained the same, okay? Everything else has remained the same. So the main change was to add a moderate risk for severe weather today and tonight, because it likely goes into tonight, okay? So going to see what individual threats have changed. So the tornado threat remains pretty much the same. So there is no need to go over that. So going to the wind now. As of the late afternoon update, the wind threat has pretty much remained the same for the most part. Alright? As of the late afternoon update, however, the Storm Prediction Center has added a 45% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or higher today and tonight. There is now a 45% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or higher today and tonight that encompasses East Central Montana, Northwestern South Dakota, and West Central North Dakota. Alright? Cities in the 45% wind risk area today includes Minot, North Dakota, and Dickinson, North Dakota. Alright? So I had a hard time spitting that out. So again, the 45% wind risk today and tonight includes Minot, North Dakota, and Dickinson, North Dakota. Okay? So, the black dashed area remains the same, and the solid line area pretty much stays the same. Alright? The black dashed area is the highest potential for hurricane force wind gusts reaching or exceeding 74 miles per hour higher today from thunderstorms. Alright, the black dashed area is the highest potential for hurricane force thunderstorm wind gusts reaching or exceeding 74 miles per hour today. Alright, and there's a solid line area too. The solid line area takes up the entirety of the 45% wind risk. The solid line area is the highest potential for intense hurricane force wind gusts reaching or exceeding 85 miles per hour. Today and tonight, alright, the solid line area is the highest potential for intense hurricane force wind gusts of 85 miles per hour or higher from thunderstorms. Today and tonight, I will not go over the cities though for these because it's pretty much been that these have remained the same since the midday update. Alright? So the cities within the black dashed area and the solid line area remain the same, pretty much. So, anyway, now going to the hail threat, see if that changed. Nope. The hail threat pretty much remains the same. So, there's really no need to go over that. So, in summary, A bow echo with 60 to 100 mile per hour gusts appears likely. Over the northern high plains into the Dakotas this afternoon, with a few instances of severe hail and isolated tornadoes also possible. A couple of tornadoes and isolated damaging gusts are still possible across the Ozarks region. So, that's the update I wanted to give. That's the update I wanted to give, so continue to stay safe in the affected areas today and tonight. Continue to stay safe in the affected areas today and tonight, no matter what risk you're in, alright? But especially up here, you'll need to stay safe because this looks like a very dangerous situation today and tonight, alright? This looks to be a very dangerous situation in these areas today and tonight. Alright? So you really need to be prepared today and tonight because this looks like a serious severe weather threat. Mainly for the extremely high winds portions of these storms. So before you go to bed tonight, make sure you have a way of being notified for severe weather during the night. Whether it be your TV, radio, or phone, okay? And if possible, sleep in your safe spot tonight. Sleep in your safe spot tonight to avoid having to move during the night. And make sure that safe spot is on the lowest level of your home. Alright, so stay safe today and tonight, and I will have hopefully this is my last update I have to give for the day, but if there's another need for an update later, I will do that. But for right now, stay safe today and tonight, and I will see you in the next video. Whenever that is, so stay safe, take care.